Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Andrew, the Attitude Era King of Games channel, gaming of WWE 13. What up, my friends and my peeps? Welcome to another update video brought to you by yours truly, Andrew. If you like me, guys, there's a link on my channel and in the description. You can like me on Facebook if you want to talk to me or ask anything related about WWE 13 or any wrestling games or anything about wrestling. You can chat to me on Facebook. My link is there in the description. Click it, follow it, like it, give it a thumbs up in this video if you like it. It's time for rumors. Matches that are going to probably take place at Wrestlemania, and I gotta say, I'm very disappointed in these two rumor matches that I've just found out. I follow WrestlingInc.com. I'll put the website link below. I just discovered them recently. They're much better than the other two that I follow, because half of the time I follow the other stuff, they just give rubbish and they don't know how to spell. But anyway, so as we're speaking about WrestleMania matches, apparently WWE have been concerned that they don't have any undercard matches. In other words, they don't have any other matches for WrestleMania. They haven't been prepared enough. I don't know what's going on, because there's still plenty of time, but I guess you need to create a rivalry. And you know, we talked about this before in a previous video. I said if you watched my stuff regularly, there was a previous announcement that Sheamus was to go one-on-one against Mark Henry, which we all agreed, and you fans liked it, and I thought it would actually be a good WrestleMania match, and it would be a nice, good match for Sheamus, and Sheamus to lose that match for Mark Henry, because I have this feeling that Mark Henry will be World Heavyweight Champion again during 2013. This is his time to dominate again. 2011 was his time, and I believe 2013 could be his time. It all depends if 2013 is going to be the year for Dolph Ziggler on the SmackDown brand. But I personally think Dolph should cash in the belt at WrestleMania against John Cena. I think the W Championship suits him more, and he could bring a lot of charisma. I think SmackDown does need Dolph more than Raw, but I kind of feel like Dolph is a Raw guy now. Anyway, going back to this topic, because apparently, as you can tell by the two superstars that I put in today's video, there is a rumor that they're going to have two veterans going against each other at WrestleMania. We're talking about Chris Jericho going one-on-one action against Mark Henry at WrestleMania. Now, this is a possibility match that's being discussed at the moment within WWE and their team. And I can understand. I really don't know why they're putting this match, because no one knows that Jericho. Everyone knows that Jericho is not a selfish man. The guy loses most of his main event matches to the young superstars. He's the best at bringing up. I mean, we saw him making CM Punk look very good. We saw him making especially Dolph Ziggler look good, and he's done it over the years. Edge is a veteran wrestler, but he made Edge look good at WrestleMania. You know, Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels are the two superstars that I believe throughout these years are the best when it comes to helping the young superstars. They never really care about the gold. Shawn Michaels should have been, I thought, WWE champion so many times throughout his return. You know, the only title, can you believe, the only title Shawn Michaels has ever won in since coming back from that injury way back in 2002 was the World Heavyweight Championship. Since then, he won nothing. Jericho has won the World Heavyweight Championship last time, 2010. That was when he defeated Undertaker at Elimination Chamber, which was Shawn Michaels interfering in that match. But Jericho is a superstar that still has potential, and I believe by now Jericho should have won a Royal Rumble and should have won the WWE Championship one more time, because Jericho has actually won the belt once, and that was when he became the Undisputed Champion. And Jericho, I believe, is a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, so in total he's a 4-time World Champion. But you know, Jericho is the best at putting young superstars on top. But the thing I dislike this match is Mark Henry is not a young superstar. He's a veteran, like Jericho. These two are Attitude Era wrestlers. So I see this match as being potentially it could be a good match. But I mean, this is the mistake that WWE keep on making. They have so many talents, which is why these wrestlers, I'm talking about these wrestlers that leave the business and go to TNA or go to New Japan Pro Wrestling or go to Ring of Honor, because they don't make their matches right. I mean, Jericho versus Mark Henry, it's going to be a good match, but I feel like people would rather see Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler, maybe Chris Jericho versus Randy, or maybe Chris Jericho versus Alberto Del Rio. I don't think people want to see Chris Jericho versus Mark Henry. What do you guys think? Personally, I'm a bit disappointed with this rumor, and I hope that plans change and they do have Dolph putting the money in the briefcase once again on the line against Chris Jericho, and we all know Chris Jericho will lose that match, and probably at WrestleMania, Dolph will be the first person to cash in the briefcase at WrestleMania, because no one has done that, not even CM Punk or Edge. Edge cashed in his belt at Elimination Chamber, Punk did it on Monday Night Raw and at Extreme Rules. So, you know, and Edge also did it, I think, on Friday Night SmackDown, he cashed it. So no one's ever cashed it really at WrestleMania. Alberto Del Rio tried to cash at one point at Money in the Bank, but it didn't happen. So what do you guys think? I mean, it looks like Mark Henry is going to face Chris Jericho instead of Sheamus. Are you disappointed? Do you really want to look forward to this match? Remember, Chris Jericho wasn't available last week, and he'll probably be back this Monday Night Raw or the following week because he's on his music tour with Fozzy. Somehow he got a negotiating contract with WWE to allow him to go and fulfill his music career. So I think that's just for a period, because I think Jericho, we all need him more because we still like watching Chris Jericho. I mean, even now his return is probably the most successful return in the recent years he's returned to the company. The fans literally keep on cheering him, and everybody, and I do agree, he should be a World Heavyweight Champion. It would have been the best way for Dolph to win the belt, to beat Chris Jericho, because anyone who beats Chris Jericho, you come out look good. You know, like if you lose to John Cena, that's it, you're finished. You have to start from the top, unless if you're CM Punk and Randy Orton. But if you lose to Chris Jericho, if you lose to Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels back then, you still look good, you know? Anyway, so that's one rumored match which is now being discussed at WrestleMania 29. Chris Jericho going one-on-one against Mark Henry, and as we assume, pretty much the result will be Chris Jericho letting Mark Henry win this match to let Mark Henry look good for his potential World Heavyweight title run in 2013, probably during the summer. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. It's another update video brought to you by Andrew, the Attitude Era fan, so please rate and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day, and tune into the next video, which will give you another possible WrestleMania 29 match. Thank you very much, guys. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. My promo will be coming up soon, and the next promo is the Elimination Chamber promo and The Shield versus John Cena Sheamus Ryback promo. Thank you very much. Please rate and subscribe, and as always, God bless all of you, and goodbye.